السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا وسهلا إلى مركز العلوم والحكمة Remote Study. Welcome to the sixth part of our lesson series from the book titled Arabic Grammar Without Tears. I am Sulaiman Ali. Happy listening. الفعل الماضي, past tense. I am very sure that the concept of الفعل الماضي is no longer strange to you. In this part of the lessons, we are going to learn a different way of changing verbs in Arabic to suit some certain pronouns, particularly third person pronouns. الفعل الماضي by definition, الفعل الماضي, a past tense by definition, هو ما مضى وانقطع. هو ما مضى, it is something that has passed, meaning an action that was completed in the past. وانقطع, and discontinued. انقطع, and discontinued, it is no longer in existence. الفعل الماضي هو ما مضى وانقطع. It is a kind of action that passed, that was completed in the past. وانقطع, and discontinued, meaning it is no longer in existence. So now the examples, al-amthila, the examples of al-fi'l al-madi. Al-amthilatu lil-fi'l al-madi, the examples of al-fi'l al-madi. Wahid, number one. ذهب زيد إلى المدرسة صباحا. ذهب زيد إلى المدرسة صباحا. ذهب زيد إلى المدرسة. Zaid went to school. صباحا, in the morning. So ذهب is an example of فعل ماض. اثنان, number two. ذهبت إلى المسجد مساء. ذهبت إلى المسجد, I went to the mosque. مساء, in the evening. So ذهبت is another example of فعل ماض. ثلاثة, number three. ذهبنا إلى المستشفى, we went to the hospital. نهارا, in the afternoon. So ذهبنا is another example of فعل ماض. استخدام الضمائر عند الفعل الماضي للغياب. استخدام الضمائر, the usage of pronouns عند الفعل الماضي, with past tense, للغياب, for third person. How do we relate pronouns to verbs in Arabic? Huwa, he. Huma, they, for two. Whom, they, for more than two. Dhahaba, he went, or he has gone. How do we make the verb dhahaba muthanna? Muthanna means dual, a verb representing two people or two persons. All you need to do is to attach alifun to the last letter. The verb dhahaba will now become dhahaba, which means they went. How many of them? Just two. So how do we now pluralize and make the verb dhahaba a plural representing a group of male persons that did something in the past? So all you need to do is to attach wawun to the base. The base is dhahaba. So you attach wawun to the last letter. Remember, once wawun is attached, the letter before it must take dhamma, because wawun is the mother of dhamma. Dhahaba will now become dhahabu, which means they all went, or they have gone. Dhahabu. You may ask me, the alifun written there after wawun, what is it doing there? The alifun is only telling you that the wawun is an extra letter, not part of the verb. La'allaka fahimt? I hope you understand. MashaAllah. Here, she. Huma, they, for two. Hunna, they, for more than two. Dhahabat, she went, or she has gone. Dhahabat, she went, or she has gone. This is the base. So this is your base. How do we now make the verb dhahabat muthanna, dual, a verb representing two female persons that did something in the past? All you need to do is to attach alifun to the last letter. Remember, once alifun is attached, the letter before it must take fataha, because alifun is the mother of fataha. So dhahabat will now become dhahabata. which means two female persons went or they have gone. So how do we make it a plural? A plural verb representing a group of female persons that did something in the past. So all you need to do is to replace ta'un with sukun with nunu fatiha. That is step 1. Remember, dhahabat is your base. Is your base. So to now make it a plural verb representing a group of female, so you are going to replace ta'un with sukun with nunu with fatiha. That is step 1. So step 2, you sukun the letter before it, meaning you give sukun to the letter before the nunun. Dhahabat will now become dhahabna, which means they all went or they have gone, talking about a group of female people or female persons that did something in the past. La'allaka fahimt? I hope you understand. MashaAllah. Istimal al-kilmat al-musarrafa. Now the istimal, the usage, al-kilmat al-musarrafa of the conjugated words. How do we make use of them in a meaningful sentence? Wahid, number 1. Aina Ahmad? Where is Ahmad? So this question is being asked about only Ahmad, which means a masculine verb is going to be used in responding to the question. Now the answer, Dhahaba ila al-masjid. He went to the mosque. Dhahaba, not dhahabat. Ithnan, number 2. Aina Ahmad wa Hashim? Where is Ahmad and Hashim? So the question is being asked about Ahmad and Hashim, and both of them are male, which means a dual masculine verb is going to be used. So now the answer, Dhahaba ila suq. They went to the markets. Thalatha, number 3. Aina tullab? Where are the students? Aina tullab? Where are the students? Now the answer, Dhahabu ila al-maktaba. They went to the library. Dhahabu, they went ila al-maktaba, to the library. La'allaka fahimt? I hope you understand. And MashaAllah. So Wahid, now talking about those of female. Aina Zainab? Where is Zainab? The answer, Dhahabat ila al-hammam. She went to the bathroom. Ithnan, number 2. Aina Aisha wa Zainab? Where is Aisha and Zainab? So the answer, Dhahabata ila al-mirhad. Dhahabata ila al-mirhad. They went to the toilet. Dhahabata, not dhahaba. Dhahaba is mudhakkar, masculine, but dhahabata is mu'annath, feminine. Thalatha, number 3. Aina talibat? Where are the female students? Aina talibat? Where are the female students? The answer, dhahabna ila al-maktaba. They went to the library. Dhahabna, not dhahabu. Dhahabu is mudhakkar, while dhahabna is mu'annas. La'allaka fahimt? I hope you understand. MashaAllah. Isti'mal al-damair. Now the usage of pronouns عند الفعل الماضي with past tense للغياب for third person. هو, he, هو كتب, هما كتبا, هم كتبوا. So kataba is your base. Kataba means he wrote or he has written. That is your base. So how do you now make kataba? Muthanna, dual. All you need to do is to attach alifun to the last letter. Kataba will now become kataba, which means they wrote. So how do we make kataba a plural verb representing a group of male persons that did something? So all you need to do is to attach waun to the last letter. Kataba will now become katabu, which means they all wrote or they have written. Katabu. So there must be alif after waun. There must be alif, and the alif indicates that the waun is an extra letter and not part of the verb. So here, she, huma, they, that is 2. The hunna, they, more than 2. So the verb kataba can now be feminized to represent a single female person as katabat, she has written or she wrote. A katabat, she has written or she wrote. That is your base. So how do you now make the verb katabat? Muthanna, dual. All you need to do is to just attach alifun. Katabat will now become katabata. You remember, once alifun is attached, the letter before it must take fataha, which is ta'un. Okay, katabat will now become katabata. They have written. How many of them? Just 2. So how do we now make the verb katabat a plural verb representing a group of female persons? So all you need to do is to replace ta'un with sukun with nunu with fatha. That is step 1. Then step 2, you give sukun to the letter before it. Katabat will now become katabna. They have all written, or they wrote, they all wrote. لعلك فهمت. I hope you understand. MashaAllah. So استعمال الكلمات المصرفة. Now the usage of the conjugated words. واحد, number one. ماذا فعل التلميذ? What has the pupil done? Now the answer. كتب التلميذ الدرس. The pupil, the male pupil, has written the lesson. اثنان, number two. ماذا فعل أحمد وهاشم? What has Ahmad and Hashim done? Now the answer. كتب درس. They have written the lesson. كتبا, not كتبتا, because both of them are مذكر, masculine. ثلاثة, number three. ماذا فعل أحمد? What have Ahmad, وهاشم and Hashim, وزيد and Zaid done? What have they done? Now the answer. كتبوا درس. كتبوا درس. They have written the lesson. كتبوا, not كتبنا. لعلك فهمت. I hope you understand. MashaAllah. واحد, number one. ماذا فعلت عائشة? Now talking about the female group. ماذا فعلت عائشة? What has Aisha done? We said the answer. كتبت الدرس. كتبت الدرس. She has written the lesson. كتبت, not كتب. اثنان, number two. ماذا فعلت عائشة وآمنة? What have Aisha and Amina done? What have they done? So now the answer. كتبتا درس. They have written the lesson. كتبتا, not كتبا. كتبا is مذكر والكتبتا is مؤنث. ثلاثة, number three. ماذا فعلت عائشة وآمنة وفاطمة? What have Aisha and Amina and Fatima done? What have they done? Now talking about what they did. The answer. كتبنا درس. كتبنا. They have all written الدرس, the lesson. لعلك فهمت. I hope you understand. That is just the principle. Make sure you master it and apply it to any verb you come across in Arabic. سبحانك اللهم بحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. مع السلامة وإلى اللقاء آخر.